Hi everyone, my name is Mary. Welcome back to Quinn Ink. Today in front of me I have Wing Section 3 Part 1. That's right, we're going to be working on Section 3 today. Aren't you excited? And yes, I am finally back. School and work got a little bit overwhelming and I was unable to record for a little while, so I'm really sorry. So now I am back and we're going to get started on this section. So today in this section, you're going to need a blue ball. Excuse me. You're going to need a yellow ball. And you're also going to need a black one. Because you have blue, black, yellow, and then black. So I also have another black one as well that you will need. So you'll need two of these instead of one. So those are the materials. And you're also going to need a pair of scissors and your 5.5 millimeter hook like we've been using for the past 3 sections. You're going to be using this all the time, so don't worry. So let's get started, and we're going to start making a foundation double crochet of 20, and I'll show you how to change each of the colors, so don't worry. So let's get started. Alrighty, so we're back. So we're going to start with a foundation double crochet. If I say single, I always mean double. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 in blue. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in black. So I have my blue yarn ready to go. Let me just move the camera so you can see me a little bit better. Start off with a slip knot, as always. Yarn over and pull through to make a chain. Yarn over and pull through to make a second chain. You're going to yarn over, go back into that first chain right there. Go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over just to chain 1. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. That makes your chain and a double crochet. Don't forget, we are always working on the bottom, so your yarn tail will be up here instead of down here. Okay, so now we're going to yarn over, go back into this stitch right here. As you can see, if you have it from the side, this would also be a stitch. And this is also a stitch. So that was your chain 2. Yes, sorry. So this is your chain 2 down here, and then this is like if you chain 3. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over to make a chain, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That makes 2 double crochets and 2 chains. We're going to make 2 more. Okay. So there's 1. And 1 more to make 4. Okay. So what we're going to do at this point, since we made our 4, 1, 2, 3, and this will be number 4, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. You're going to stop right there. You're going to pick up your black yarn. Give me 1 second. And pull some yarn out. Don't forget to make a slip knot, which I should have done. Okay, there's our slip knot. And you're going to put it onto your hook to finish off that double crochet. You're going to grab your blue yarn, try and make sure the knot does not go through the 2 blue chains. Grab the yarn tail and the blue working yarn like so. Here, like so. Okay, and we're going to make a double knot. Remember, don't make it too tight. And then also don't make it too loose. It's just kind of like in the middle. There we go. Whoop. Okay, there we go. you're going to drop that blue yarn because it's going to stay here. As we see in the graph right here, all of this is going to be all blue. So that blue yarn is going to stay there the whole time. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in black. And then we're going to change to the yellow and then back to black. And as you can see from the lines, all of this is going to be black, all of this is going to be yellow, and then move over when we get to rows 26, 27. When we get to row 27, then we're going to change it to yellow and move it over. So only a portion of this will be probably about 3/4 in black. Excuse me. So you're going to yarn over, move that yarn tail out of the way, yarn over, go into the blue stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn to make a chain, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. I think at this point you kind of get the gist of how to do a foundation double crochet, so I'm going to let you go and let you do 4 more of these. I will come back and show you how to connect the yellow. Alrighty, so we are back. Sorry about that. I meant to say just make 3 more of these, and then on the 4th one, that's the one where we're going to connect the yellow. So you should have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now the 5th one is the one where we're going to connect the yellow. And I remember last time in the last video I said I did not have any more of this bright yellow. I had a lemon color. I still have the lemon, and I have 2 balls of this bright yellow color. So I have a little bit more. So we're going to finish using this up. And then we're going to move on to the lemon, which is this color that you see kind of in the background. And then I also have another yellow back here, which is called pale yellow. So you can actually switch to those 2 yellows if you are unable to find this bright yellow color. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through the first one to make a chain, grab your working yarn and only pull through 2. You're going to drop your black one. I already have the yellow ready. We're going to put that onto your hook and go through both stitches to finish off that double crochet. Pull on the black to secure it. Grab the yellow working yarn and the black working yarn. And then of course make a double knot to secure it. One more thing I would also like to point out with these wonderful yarn tails. So later on, when you get done closer to your finishing project, you can actually just clip these off closer to the end right here and do not need to sew them in since they are nice and secured. Okay, so now that we have the yellow attached, let's find out how many we need. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we need 6 to make it 15 stitches. So let's make sure we actually have 9 stitches. And the way you can do that is you turn it up and you count the stitches on the top, which are the ones that look like the V stitches. You can better see it in the blue right here where it looks like a V stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we do have 9, and now once we do the yellow, this one will make it number 10. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and make a chain, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. I will meet you back in about 5 stitches. So when I have 5 of these, I will come back and show you how to connect the black one. This one will then finish off row number 1, which is what we're on. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so I am back and I made the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have the black yarn in the back to so I can connect it once we make number 6. Yarn over, go into your stitch, Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn to make a chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through only the 2. Pick up your black one, put it onto your hook, finish off that double crochet. Make sure your knot does not go in between the stitches. Pull on the yellow, so we'll hold that and then pull on the yellow like this. If it does, that's okay. You can kind of hold it and then pull on your crochet hook to make the hole a little bit bigger. Grab your black working yarn. Now grab your tail of your black yarn and your working yarn in your yellow. Now you want to tie a double knot. And like I said before, you don't have to tie a double knot. If you don't tie that double knot, you are going to want to sew in these yarn tails. If you are going to tie a double knot, you do not need to sew them in. Okay, then you can just cut them off closer to the knot right there, like where my finger is. You can cut it off like right there. No one will know. Okay, so now we are going to finish off, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Okay, and then we can start on row number 2. So you're going to yarn over, go into the yellow stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and make a chain. Grab your working yarn, pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And you will have a little bit of slack right there, and that's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about it. As you get more crocheting into it, you will not even notice it. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of slack right there. Gives you an easier way to get into the stitch. Okay, so I am just working my way down the row. I have 3 done. This one will be number 4. And then this one will be number 5. And there we go. So let's make sure it's actually 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that should be 5. One thing you always want to do before you finish off your first row, count to make sure you actually have the 20 stitches. So we were working on the bottom. I just flipped it up. I'm going to pull this out and we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we do have the 20. So that is fantastic. Now that we flipped it up, we're going to chain 1 and double crochet. Yarn over, go into the first stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. Double crochet until you get to the yellow. I'm almost there, so I'm just going to stay on camera.
Here we go.
Now I'm to the yellow. So we're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, grab our working yarn and pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and only pull through 2. Remember, you're only doing a half of the double crochet. Let's see if I can get this to stop tangling, because it will tangle big time. All right. So now we're going to grab our yellow. Grab your yellow and finish off that double crochet by pulling through 2. Pull on that black yarn, grab it with your middle finger and pull it to the back. Now you're going to yarn over, go under the fake stitch, and go into the next yellow stitch right there. You're going to hold on to the fake in the original stitch, grab your working yarn as best as you can, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. Double crochet until you get to the next black section. Hopefully this will become more understandable as we go along for each section. Like I said, at the very, very end, I will show you every single section and how it looks as a wing. Alright, so now we're at the next black section. We're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab the yellow with your middle finger, now pick up the new black yarn, finish it off with a double crochet, grab your yellow and pull on it to tighten it, yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the original stitch, hold on to those 3, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab yarn over, pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet until you get to the next blue section. Now I'm doing this all on camera because I am showing you how to do this, because for the next sections you're going to be doing this all the way until you get to row 26. So you'll be doing this over and over again all the way to row 26. Whoopsies. So we're now at the blue section. Yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Hold on to your black one, pick up your blue one, okay, yarn over, finish off that double crochet by pulling through both stitches, pull on the black one, hold it, yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the original stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. This one is pulling. And your yarn is going to do this and you're going to have a big old mess like this. I would say as you get a portion away through, start untangling all of your double crochet until you get to the end. So always know that you're going to have 4 stitches on the blue. So don't try and add stitches every time you go from one section to the next. Always know it's 4 stitches no matter what. This one down here looks like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It actually is not. This one was like if you did a chain 3. So these are still 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This technically doesn't count as a stitch. It's kind of strange how that worked out, but remember it's always 4 stitches, just like when we did in the beginning. So like I was saying, I'm going to let you go until we get to row 26. You're going to crochet just like I showed you for row number 2 over and over again, where you're going to be changing color. So you're going to be changing on this one. It will be you'll turn it this way like this, and now it will be blue to black, black to yellow, yellow to black, and you'll keep doing this over and over again till you get to 26 rows. I would suggest too, if you can't remember which row you're on, put a stitch marker right here into your stitch and keep it there as you're going up, so then that way if you have 26 of these little stitches you'll know exactly where you're at. Okay, so row 26, I might actually come back on either row 25 or row 24, kind of give you an update, maybe on row 10, give you a little bit of an update, and show you exactly how far I have gotten, okay? So just remember from row 2, which we're at down here at the bottom, all the way up to here, row 26, because this is where we need to take our yellow and we need to move it over for 26 to 20 row, up to 20 rows. So 1, 2, 3, so 4 rows of that yellow. I will let you go and you can start getting started on this, because it's just me showing you over and over again for each row, and I don't think you want to see this over and over again. Alright, so I will see you shortly. Alrighty, so I'm back, and I did not reach 26 rows, so I don't think I'm done. I reached 10 rows. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a progress update to show you exactly what your project is going to start looking like as you're making them. And so if you want to know if it's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this top one is 10. Okay, so that's 10 rows, and I'm halfway there. I have 6 more rows to go, and no, I'm sorry, I have 16 more rows to go until I get to 26. My goodness. So I'm at, oh no, I'm sorry, so that's 15, 16, so this is 17. My goodness, I don't know why I was in the 20s. Sorry, we're only doing 20 rows. So I was right, I have about 6 more rows to go until I get to row number 17. I am very sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't confuse you too much. So I have 7 more rows to do. This actually works up pretty fast. Take your time when you're doing this. And yes, if you look on the back, you can see all my little strings right here for each one. And yes, it got very tangled. One suggestion I would suggest is, let's say you're wanting this black one and it's pulling. A really good suggestion I would say is, let's do this blue one real quick. So let's say this blue one you really want, it's pulling. You can just hold your jumbled mess like this and then pull on it. And that is the best suggestion I can tell you, instead of trying to untangle this big massive mess of yarn. If a lot of you are like me, you won't want to untangle this. You're just like, you know, I just want to get the project done and over with, and I want to hurry up and get through it as quickly as possible. This is a very good suggestion I can give you, is once you get to a specific color, you can just take your jumbled mess like this and just hold it where the mess is and then pull on that. And sometimes, as you can see, it's kind of pulling a little bit more tart or tight. Sometimes you might have to just pull your yarn like so. Just kind of pull it apart a little bit. And then there you go. It's like a bunch of colors mixed together. So that is a good suggestion I can give you. So I have 7 more rows to do. I will be back shortly and we will start on, excuse me, I have 6 more rows to do. Once I get to row 16, I will show you how to do row number 17. And it'll be very easy and very quick. And then I'll show you how to do all 4 of those rows. Because once you're done, you can cut off this black section. And now you'll just have yellow, black, and blue. Okay, so I will be back shortly. Okay, hey everyone, I am back. And I reached row number 16, like I said I would. I know I said I would meet you at row 14, but I figured that you already know how to change the colors back and forth. So I'm just showing you real quick. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, so 16 rows. Right here it shows that number 16 is right here, and that's where we end this section right here. And now we're going to move on to the yellow section. Okay, so we're now right over here at the blue, which is really good. So right here is where we're going to do the blue, change the color from blue to black, and then black to yellow, and I will meet you right here in this section to pick up that yellow and crochet it. Okay, I had to think for a minute because I was like, oh no, should we have picked it up here, or should we have picked it up here? But no, it's good because we can just pick it up and then just crochet in yellow over the black, and I'll show you once we get there. Okay, so I'll meet you right back here on row number 16. Okay, so I made it to that section I told you I would make it to. And so now we're going to change over to yellow. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We're going to put the black in the back, and we're going to pick up the yellow. And we're going to yarn over and finish off that double crochet by pulling through both of those stitches. Pull on your black yarn to secure it. Yarn over, pick up the fake stitch is what I like to call it. Go into the original, hold on to those, grab your working yarn and pull through. Grab your working yarn, pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We're now going to double crochet. Whoop. All the way till we get to this point. And all we're going to do is, hold on.
Pull up some yarn.
Okay, so now you're going to double crochet all the way to the black section. Okay, and when we get here, you're not going to do anything with this black yarn except grab your scissors, which I have them right here. Okay, make sure you have enough of this so you can sew it in, and we're just going to cut it off. Okay, so we're done with this black because now we're going to have 4 rows of yellow, and you're just going to double crochet right into that black stitch. Here, let me pull it up a little bit. Into that black stitch all the way to the end. And there we go. And so we picked this up. We've made that first section right there in number 16. 17, 18, oops, excuse me, that was 17, excuse me. So this row that we just did was row number 17. 18, 19, and 20 are all going to be the same. And just like here, you're just going to transition from yellow to black, black to blue. And when you come back, it's blue to black, black to yellow. Okay, I will meet you at row number 20, probably in this yellow section, and then we will finish off the video. Actually, what I'll do is I'll double crochet row number 18, and I'll meet you back here, and then I'll show you how to do the transition again. That way you have a better idea, and then you'll do 19 and 20, and I will be back for 20. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back, and I made it. I'm still on 18, like I said I was. I'm gonna show you how to do this transition again. So you're gonna yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab that yellow with your middle finger, pick up your black yarn, yarn over and pull through both of those yellow stitches to finish off the double crochet. Pull on the yellow to secure it, yarn over, grab that fake stitch, go into the original stitch, hold on to them, grab your working yarn as best you can, pull through nicely, and do your double crochet. Sorry, this gets a little tight. And then double crochet to the blue section. Okay, now that we have reached it, yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, grab the black with your middle finger, pick up the blue, yarn over, pull through both stitches to finish off that double crochet, pull on that black yarn to secure it, yarn over, pick up the fake, go into the original, grab those 2, pinch it, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet to the end, one more stitch, and there you go. That's row number 18. Now I'm going to work on row number 19, and I will be back on row number 20. We'll finish off the video and I'll do the outro for you. Okay, so I will be back shortly. All right. Okay, so I'm back, and I decided to do row 20 with you and the transitions. So yeah, I didn't make it too far. I just did row 19. This is row number 20. So here we go. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab the yellow with your middle finger, pick up the black yarn, yarn over and pull through 2 of those stitches to finish off that double crochet. Pull on the yellow, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, go into the original stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through, and grab your working yarn and pull through. I know it's hard to see when you have the 2 black ones back here, or the 2 black strips back here. So now that we are done with yellow, and if you want me to count real quick, let's count before we cut, just in case I didn't make the right amount. So here we go. So 1, 2, I'm counting the double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and this one's 11. That one's 12. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16. That was 17, like I said. There's 18, 19, and this is 20. Okay, so fantastic. Grab your scissors. Make sure you pull out enough yarn. It doesn't have to be too long. I like to make a loop so I don't cut my fingers. Put it through there and then cut. Okay, now the yellow one is done, and you can wrap up your yellow yarn like I'm doing right now. There we go. And pull it out of the way. And then turn our work. Okay, and then you're going to double crochet in black to the blue section. So let me do that real quick. Alrighty, so here we are, and we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Hold that with your middle finger, pick up your blue yarn, yarn over and pull through both of the black stitches to finish off the double crochet. Pull on it, hold that one, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, go into the original, hold those 3, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now that we have that one off of our hook as well, we're going to grab our scissors, pull out enough there, that should be pretty good, and cut. You will have 3 strings to sew in. That is okay. It should be very quick and very easy. Yarn over, go into the stitch and double crochet to the end. This is our very last stitch, and we are done. Fantastic. Now you can cut off the blue. I cut this one pretty short because I don't need to sew this one in for too long. It doesn't need to be too long because when you sew this in, it'll be very quick. I just go in between the little stitches right here and once more back through and then cut it. Okay, so there we go. It's nice and done. Thank goodness. So now we'll be moving on in the next video to 3.2 wing section of the Batman blanket, and that one is going to be very, very easy and very quick. So I will do 2 videos on, actually it'll be 1 video, but it'll have 3.2 and 3.3 in it because, as you can see here, I'll grab them real quick. This one is 3.2. So you'll just crochet in black until we get to that yellow section. And this one is 3.3. And it's just one big black square. Very quick, very easy. So I will do those 2, and then this will be 3.4. And I will do that in a completely separate video. And then we will move on to section 4. So I'm so excited. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video of Batman Blanket 3.1 wing section. This is what the graph looks like. It's very easy, very quick. Don't forget, you have to do 2 of these. This was my first one, so now I'm going to have to do a second one of these. So that way I will have it for one for the left section and one for the right section. Please do not forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave me a comment if you would like to see more videos, or if you want to suggest something you want me to crochet. I am always up for suggestions of anything you'd like for me to crochet. Until next time, thank you everyone. I love you all very much. I really appreciate every single one of you. I am starting to get more and more subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really want to teach you something new and different, something that somebody has not been able to teach anyone. So I'm glad if you are making this along with me. I'm so very sorry if I haven't been able to get out these videos as fast as I want them to. So I will try to get them out a little more quickly. Okay, so until next time, everyone, happy crocheting and stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye.